Justin is going down, Morty. He got in a self-defense situation.
Oh, geez, so what? Are we taking a break?
There's more. There's screenshots. He's in a feather pool, Morty. He likes teens, but only girls.
What?
You're
Oh,
safe.
geez.
He's off the
Oh,
show.
no.
Morty,
It's all over.
it's never over.
Who's gonna do both our voices?
We're gonna recast. You're gonna get a new voice. Maybe a woman. For diversity and
I
inclusion.
mean, like, Mindy Kaling? I don't want to be a girl. What about the freewheeling, improvisational vibe?
Listen.
Well, you know, Adult Swim hasn't been the way it was for quite some time now. A lot of the programming has been so-so, with the exception of one of my favorite series, and that happens to be the Rick and Morty show, which I think this is the 6th or 7th season on there. They're getting into one more. I think it's one more season in this contract, if I'm not mistaken, 1 or 2 more seasons. And, well, we have some controversy on that, if you haven't heard yet. Justin Roiland, who is the co-creator of the series, has gotten in trouble, which is basically he'll be going to court for domestic violence charges. And basically, Adult Swim and others have cut their ties with them. But before we start, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share. Thank you for those who have tuned in. You've helped us to continue this pathway to 1,000. We're hoping to get to 700 by the end of February. We are at a little over 630 subscribers on YouTube alone. We're going to be hitting 200 on BitChute, and we're still developing on Rumble and Odyssey. And also, before we forget, there are new shirts coming to shopcuticast.com. Some are up and running on there, so do check it out. Prices are listed. We will have some advertisement coming very soon. We're working on that. We'll be showing off some new stuff on there. So let's get on with this. According to Deadline, Adult Swim severs ties with Rick and Morty co-creator Justin Roiland after domestic violence charges. Voice roles will be recast. Justin Roiland, co-creator, executive producer of Adult Swim's flagship animated series, Rick and Morty, is no longer in business with Warner Brothers Discovery brand, on the heels of a serious domestic violence allegations against him, coming to light earlier this month. Adult Swim has ended its association with Justin Roiland, a spokesman said in a statement this past Tuesday. Following Roland's exit, Rick and Morty will continue with the title roles, which has been voiced by Roland recast. Co-created by Roland and Dan Harmon, the hit series received a massive 70-episode order in 2018, when Adult Swim also had signed a new long-term deals with Roland and Harmon. The show, which has been renewed through season 10, has completed 6 seasons, with 4 more to go as far as the pickup. Roland is also the creator, executive producer, and voice cast member of Hulu's animated series Solar's Opposite, as well as a performer on the stream animated comedy Koala Man. News on his involvement in those shows would be coming shortly, I hear. Actually, they have already. Hulu, which is a part of Disney/Comcast, has already announced that basically they also will be severing their ties, and the voices will be replaced. Roland has been charged with 1 felony count of domestic battery with corporal injury, 1 felony count of false imprisonment by menace, violence, fraud, and or deceit by the Orange County District Attorney's Office. The incident in question against Jane Doe allegedly occurred in January 2020, according to a May 2020 complaint. He pleaded not guilty to the charges in October 2020. The semi-sealed case was kept out of the public until a hearing in January 12, 2023. Roland, who was present, also is required to attend a scheduled April 27th hearing. No trial deal has been set, but Roland could face up to 7 years in prison if convicted. Roland's attorneys had insisted that his client is innocent, nothing that we also have every expectation that this matter is on course to be dismissed once the district attorney's office has completed its methodological review of the evidence. Here's the thing. We don't have the facts and the evidence to the whole situation. So we don't know whether he's guilty or innocent. We don't know the situation. Supposedly I guess it was someone in his life, I think it is. Why is it a Jane Doe or on there? I don't know. Basically, they've, in the past, if you've had situations with Justin Roiland has been a bit cringy on social media, but hey, listen, that's, a lot of people on social media has been cringy to the situation, but that's not an excuse. But the thing about it is that we've had a lot of these accusations lately. And the problem is with this, from a corporate point of view, in a way I can understand that they want to distance themselves. But see, the thing about it is they're opening themselves to a lawsuit, a bigger lawsuit, if this case is dismissed, he's found innocent. Firing him doesn't to the situation. If he was suspended, I can understand to that nature. Suspend productions. They can hold off for a year to see what happens. A lot of these companies have jumped to conclusions. Disney has been known for it before, and we did it with Johnny Depp prior to that, and we know how that trial ended up. And there's several other trials that have ended in the same direction as well. The thing about it is that when you make an accusation, no matter who you are, and if it's a false one, your life, it doesn't matter whether you're guilty or innocent, your life is done. Now, if he's guilty, yeah, he deserves to go to jail. Obviously. That's the biggest thing. People say, well, why are you saying that? You believe he's innocent. No, I need facts and evidence. And that's the problem. See, that's why, and Nick Recator said the same thing on this. A lot of these trials should be open to camera so the public can see the truth of what is going on with a lot of these cases. When it's behind, where the reporters are telling you what's going on, you can't really trust everything they're saying. You need to see everything that's going on so you'll be able to make a very intelligent judgment. Because what happens is, you hear domestic violence charges, it's a dog pile. Wolf tickets are being sold at the door. How many people online has suffered this kind of battering because accusations were made? A lot. A lot. In this country, it's innocent until proven guilty. But unfortunately, because of the media and because of social media, it's guilty until proven innocent. And still you're guilty. And that's a major problem that has to be fixed. And like I said, if he's found innocent, he's going to sue. He's going to exactly sue Warner. He's going to sue Disney. That's going to happen. And here's the other thought. Here's the other thought away from this. Warner has been cleaning up, David Zaslav, they've been cleaning up the network. Now they've, have had this issue come in. If the new voice actors don't work, what's going to happen to Adult Swim? This could literally, put Adult Swim, off the air. It could. Even though they have stuff coming with Venture Brothers and Aqua Teen and a lot of other things that are returning. But it's like that 90s show, a lot of it, with the exception of Venture Brothers, is member berries. It's just total member berries. Remember this? Remember that? Because that's all it's what's going to be. I said the first thing, one of the things is that Adult Swim should have their own network. Actually, they should replace Boomerang. Programming on Boomerang should be moved into Cartoon Network. Adult Swim 24 hours. They can go out and find programming to run 24 hours a day and get these original creators back up on and running. Apologize to the creators that they've screwed over, like the creators of Courage the Cowardly Dog, Billy and Mandy, and many others, and get them going. You know, get new programming on there and work with them properly and give, you know, some good shows to the fans out there. Or this could end up like, you know, Justin Roiland might end up like John Kay, if you remember John Kay from Ren and Stimpy and his accusations and stuff like that, which, you know, turned out to be true. And, you know, they tried returning Ren and Stimpy without him and it didn't work out. See, and that's the problem there then. And you see that they tried to return Ren and Stimpy. Nobody wanted it because of the accusations, because they thought he was involved. People didn't realize he was not going to be involved. Plus, the other half of this is that this is a court on the West Coast. This is in California, Orange County to be exact. And you know, we discussed the Ron Jeremy trial, that basically it was rushed to trial, even though that basically Ron was suffering from dementia. And by the time everything was about to get going, you know, his dementia took a turn for the worst. And now he's going to be estate institutionalized. And we're not going to get any satisfaction on both ends, whether it's the plaintiff or the defendant. You know, they said this was sealed for quite some time until the beginning of this year. Like I said, we don't know what happened, and we need to go through a trial and find out, you know, what is the situation, what are the facts, and what is the evidence. So tell me in the comments below your thoughts. Let me know how you feel about this, and, you know, tell me, do you think that this is something that was just thrown together, or is this something that's legitimately that Roiland is guilty of? You know, so let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you for tuning in, and bye-bye now.